tired there, Vincent?
It's LegCo Assembly Day, right?
Yeah.
That's why.
Hey, come on. Public Works Subcommittee today as well.
All right.
We have the game to play, but it's the same three issues as last week. They are going to stall their way again through the Kai Tak Sports Complex, through the moving the Food and Environmental Hygiene Department, and the upgrade of the Sha Tin transfer station. So I'm not changing my position on any of those. Still, what else is going on? LegCo is still discussing the appropriations bill, working their way through the 618 amendments. I know, it's same, and meeting of the new one. Meeting of subcommittee on proposals on the method for selecting the chief executive in 2017. The pro-establishment people have basically set up a rah-rah committee to say, oh, look, we had a subcommittee. We debated it in LegCo and said, we like the government proposal. Pretty much. A little more political theater. That's what's going to happen today in LegCo. But the other thing people should be looking out for on the other side of the ocean is that it's our today, but Canada's yesterday. There's a parliamentary committee that's going to be looking at the advance of democracy in Hong Kong.
Oh, really?
And so once again, this is out of the hands of the Prime Minister and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They can't control this one. They can't control what these guys are going to say. This is the kind of thing where China kind of blows off the handle, and the members of Parliament feel like they get to stand up and make a statement for democracy and for freedom and get in the newspapers for a day, and everybody loves it, except China. And the Prime Minister and the Minister of Foreign Affairs were like, oh, just when things were going so well.
I don't think there will be any actual impact.
No, of course not.
That's the reality of it.
But it's people keeping it in play. Previously, the Chinese government had protested at having pro-democracy people from Hong Kong making testimony in front of that committee. So it'd be curious to see where the parliamentarians are today on this. Have they forgotten about it? Or do they still think that, what it tells you is, do politicians in Canada think that Canadians want to see them standing up for democracy and freedom?
I have to pick this as the keyword, parliamentarian.
Parliamentarian.
Yes, because, this is something you can have congressmen in the States and parliamentarian in Canada.
Yeah.
Whereas in Hong Kong, we always use that LegCo member.
LegCo member. Legislative Council member.
Yeah, it's not...
We don't call them parliamentarians.
Even Hong Kong people.
Yeah.
Now people will say conky, right?
Yeah. But you know what? We could call them councillors. But it makes them sound kind of like subordinate to a mayor, which they kind of are.
Yeah.
It is kind of.
All right, so councillors, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, keyword for the day.
Parliamentarians.
Yeah, pretty long.
It is long. Parliamentarians. Yeah.
Again.
Parliamentarians.
Good.
Just parliament with an Arians on the end.
All right.
There you go.